Good morning, family. Welcome to part 16, the final part of our From Employee to Purpose series. And this one is called Adding Value. God tells us what our mission is at our job. Our mission at our job includes us using our gifts that He gave us, which is also from a place of our calling. All right? If you have any further questions about this, please reach out to me. Let me know. We can walk through this. All right? Now, it's the difference between being valued than adding value. All right? Because you can come in, you can do your job to the T. Forgive me, my nose. I'm trying to sneeze, but I don't want to. But you can go to your job, perform your duties at a high level. You are valued. You're considered as a profitable employee at that point, right? But the adding value part is different. Adding value is looking between the lines, looking on the other side of the wall, which could be a system, their system, whether it's how they run things, from a system standpoint, technology or, computer-wise, all right? Or just their operation. Now, every company has cracks in their system. Again, whether it's their operation, how they run things, or from, the technology standpoint of it, or whatever other system that you can think of. Every company needs some improvement where it could be better. It could be ran differently to improve the flow of things, just their system altogether, right? That's where we come in at. Us 9-to-5ers, clocking in, clocking out. Not necessarily salary paid or paid salary. I'm fishing, forgive me. I'm fishing. I'm being facetious right now, all right? But no, that's where we come in at. Because when we on the inside of the system, then we can't see what's going on, right? And I'll explain. So for us, the guys on the totem pole, any false move, you could be fired, because we look like one another, not color, but because of what we do. Although our role plays a significant part in the operation, we're not really valued as others, I would say, who are in the office are valued. And even them, they have a totem pole as well. All right? I hope I'm being clear. I'm going somewhere with this, and I'm going to try to do it. I'm trying to end this very soon. So, for us little guys on the outside, we look at the system and like, man, this sucks, man. Like, man, like this can be better. Look how they doing this. Look how they got this going. That's what I mean by on the outside of the system. We are the ones who are being enforced to do this or do that. The guys on the inside of the system are the ones who's enforcing it. Whether it's a supervisor, manager, and the ladder climbs. They're inside the system, and it's their job to make sure, first of all, they the ones, depending on the level on the stairs that you're standing on and looking down upon your workers, you created the system. Then you have those who enforce the system, and then you have us who are being enforced to make sure that everything is being operated properly, so the system will continue to flow as they visualize or how they want it and are expected to run. But guess what? This is where the adding value come in at, because we're outside of the system being enforced to being forced to make sure the system is going well. From our standpoint, we see all these loopholes in here. We see all the cracks, like we see all the holes. We see all the things that's going wrong, because guess what? Those who are in the office, they not affected by it. It's us foot soldiers who are out here in the field putting in work. So everything that they are overlooking, everything that they are sweeping under the rug, everything that they not being attentive to, guess who's being affected by it? Us foot soldiers. So because we're being affected by it, and because we having to deal with this every single day, throughout the day, every day of the week, 300 and whatever days a month, a year, he said a month, we can see where the improvement can be implemented. Like, there's something that we can implement, put in place that betters the system, better their system. All right, but like that's where we come in at, where we add value due to our experience, our knowledge, and our skill sets. It's in the realm of our calling. All right, like should I say, it plays a part in our calling, right? So that's where we can add the value. Now, that's the disconnect, because there are those who prefer to sit back and complain about the holes and the cracks that's in the system and how they're being affected by it, and they can have a solution for it, but instead of changing their perspective, shifting their focus, stop crying about it and do something to fix it, or present something presentable, because it's how we package it, and bring it to their attention. Guess what? We benefit from it. Now, a couple things can happen from that benefit, right? So, first of all, gotta stop complaining. We see what it is, because as we complaining to our peers, well, I don't get into all that. I've done it in the past. I don't get into all that. Bad energy, negative energy. It's just bad. All right? Because we have to do the work anyway. What's the point about complaining? Dumb. Because while we complaining to our peers, we're sharing our perspective, for one, and then two, like, man, all they have to do is just do this. There's the value that you are supposed to take and add to your company. Man, forget all that, man. I ain't telling them nothing. You know what I'm saying? This they company. What's wrong with that mindset? And I hope this video reach those who it's supposed to reach. Because I want you to get mad and get mad enough to where you want to fight and then be like, you know what, dude, let me look in the mirror. That cat is right. It doesn't make sense. Why complain about it if you're not going to be a part of the solution? And make and rectify that. Start with the thinking. And then two, by adding that value, because when we do that transition us from being valued to adding value. And then when we add value, that's when we enter into another realm, a whole nother bracket, if you will. We are set apart. Then guess what? As we continue to do this, now we're considered as problem solvers. Now people pay for problem solving. People pay for the solution. Now I'm not trying to make this about money, but the reality of it is it's the truth, right? So when we start adding value, when we start to do that from a pure place, and then we're walking with Christ and we getting his wisdom, we getting his instruction, we being obedient to what we need to do about fixing it, how we need to go about approaching it, whatever it is he give us in creating he's giving us the mission that we are, the mission that we have there, which is why he brought us there. Not just to bring in a check, but to create a change. That's what it's about. Your mission is to bring about a change at your job. Go from being valued to adding value. Using your gifts and your experience, your knowledge, and your skill sets. It will play a role in your calling. Where you are, your purpose for being there, and you creating a change. And because they know you are a man of God, and if they don't know you are a man of God, which they should, you should look different, you should walk different, you should act different, you should talk different. Your character should reflect your King. And then it's like, wow, how did you figure this out? We've been having this problem for years. We've tried to rectify it. We've tried to fix it. We call technicians. We've done this. We've done that. How did you figure it out? Well, first off, I don't deserve the credit. He deserved the credit because he placed me here. He showed me the problem. He helped me identify the problem, and using my experience and my knowledge and my skill sets from the journey that he placed me on from back then to now, I've acquired a special set of skills, and I just used the wisdom he gave me. Presented to you when, how he instructed me to do so, and just so happened, ironically, it was the right time, it was the right place, and it was the right software. Ooh, that's for some of y'all. That was the right software. To where now you not only have improvement, but you can make a change in it, and it benefits top of the ladder, the owner, all the way down to people like me, the foot soldiers. Glory to God. That's when that favor started kicking in. That's when that favor started kicking in. You have permission at your job. It's time for you to wake up every morning looking to carry out that mission under God. I love you guys. Stay blessed.